Well, good morning. It's Wednesday and it's a beautiful morning. We had a really peaceful night. There was no rain, no wind. We're only half an hour from Morecambe, and they had howling gales and high seas and all that kind of stuff, but we didn't get that here. So I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to attempt some of the river walk. We'll see how we go. I'll just turn the camera around for you. So there's the River Kent, just down there. And as you can see, it's flowing pretty quickly. There's a lot of water coming down, as you would expect. I'm not sure where I'm going to be able to get. But we'll see. Not done this walk before, so all this is as new to me as it is to you. And there's still some buildings here from the gunpowder works, which is quite incredible, isn't it? A little muddy on the path here, but I've got my trusty walking boots on, so we should be okay. Just make sure I watch where I'm putting my feet. All sorts of little wooden bridges here, and we're down by the side of the Leat, as you can see. Amazing how they used to channel the water to serve their purposes, and possibly a much more eco-friendly way of doing things. There is another path the other side that's currently not available. It's deemed as too dangerous at the moment, so that's been blocked just because of the strong winds and the amount of water we've had. I suspect there may be some trees that are unsafe. You can see up there there's a fallen tree. But how about this for a nice little walk? It's a little uneven in places, but nothing too bad. As I said, we had a very quiet night. No rain last night, and it was absolutely lovely. So we had a very peaceful night. Woke up this morning to a glorious sunrise, and I'll put some video of that in at some point. You can see a culvert coming from further up there with yet more buildings, which one can only assume were part of the gunpowder works. Maybe a pump house or something like that, I don't know. But extremely pretty. And there are several walks that you can do from this site. I was hoping to attempt them all, but sadly, you know how these things go. The weather didn't want to cooperate. A while since I've walked a woodland path. Very pleasant. You can hear, the only thing you can hear is the water. You can see up there's been some felling going on. I know we get canoes down here quite often. Or kayaks, I never know the difference. And even here, a few logs there. I doubt very much they're beavers. And then down under 2 arches and into the river. Okay, we're getting very muddy up here, so I'm going to turn around at this point, and hopefully at another time I'll get to do more of the walk. But there's still signs of the industry here, as you can see, and all this here is man-made. And what we're walking on here is the actual wall that they built to contain the water. Absolutely fascinating stuff. There will be a link in the video description showing a website that you can go to and find out the history of the gunpowder works here in Sedgwick. It's an absolutely beautiful walk. Beautiful walk. I just wish it wasn't quite so muddy underfoot, but I don't know what else you can expect really when the weather's been so poor. But even then, there's a smell to it. Yeah, I really want to do this walk when it's a little less muddy. I like walking, but I'm not a keen walker, if you see what I mean. Not really built for it. Yeah, the remnants of daffodils. No crocuses. Crocuses, whatever. But lovely. It's a little quieter here as the river widens and becomes a little less fierce. I do love a nice walk in the country. So there we are, the river walk, or at least a little bit of it. here at the Caravan and Motorhome Kendal site. And there are other walks which I'll try and explore a little later, but right now I think it's time to head back to the van for a nice cup of tea.